Hey, so today we're gonna try making some bison hot dogs. We've got some ground up bison from our local supermarket. Got about 5 pounds of it. We're gonna go ahead and drain all of it. Then we're gonna put it in our mixer, mix it up. We've got our casings already soaking in water, making them a little bit easier to work with. So let me go ahead and get started. We'll drain all this and we'll get to grinding up, get it a little bit finer, make it taste a little bit better, hopefully. So let's get started. All right, so we got all our bison meat open, ready to go, drained. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the grinder, put it in. Got a little stuff here, we'll stuff it down. It's probably gonna be a little bit loud, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so we got everything ground up pretty good. What we're gonna do now is mix it all in our mixing bowl over here. We've got a little bit of meat church. We're gonna go with holy voodoo spices. Throw a little bit in it, make it taste real good. We've got some jalapenos that we cut up. We left the membranes on, the seeds in. We're gonna mix it all in. Got some cheddar cheese here too. We cut it up pretty small. You can use whatever cheese you want, obviously. We went with cheddar, just regular cheddar, not sharp. Left it sitting out just for a little bit so it wouldn't get too hard. These corners can cut your casings when you're going to making your hot dog or sausage or whatever you're gonna make with it. So we left it sitting out just so it'd be a little bit softer. Gonna throw just a splash of curing salt in it. That way, if we've got which we will have a lot left over, we'll be able to freeze it. Won't have to worry about our bison going bad or anything like that. So let's get it all in the mixing bowl. We'll mix it all together and pull it out, start making some hot dogs. All right, so I got a pretty good bit of it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and dump in some of these jalapenos. Now let's just dump them all. It'll all get mixed in together. It'll be fine. A little bit of cheese. It's gonna be real cheesy. Should be really good though. Got our seasoning. Be a little bit liberal with this. We like it. We use it a bunch on all kinds of stuff. It's good for beef or anything else you want to put it on, really, to be honest. Probably go a little bit more once it gets stirred in a little bit. Then we're going to use just a teaspoon of this curing salt. Doesn't take much at all. And we're gonna put the rest of the meat in. So we got this casing, we're gonna try to ease her on here. Just slide it on, it'll go on. It don't need any lube or anything. It doesn't need any lube. I sound like a redneck on this thing. The more veins, the better. You know it's gonna work then. Slide our little bowl over. And if y'all don't know how to do this, I'm sure there's other videos out there that'll show you how to do it. We're just trying to show you what the final product's gonna be in my belly. Alright, so me and Josh are gonna make these hot dogs. He's gonna throw the meat in there. I'll see if I can't guide it out. So now that we've got our casing stuffed with the bison, I'm gonna go ahead and show you kind of how we do it. May not be the right way, but works out really good. Just twist your ends up here. You got a little left over, twist it up nice and good. We'll kind of go along, work air out if we can. Leave this end open so air can escape. So don't twist up both ends just yet. Now we kind of got to figure out how long our little hot dog buns are. We're going to say they're almost about 2 of my hands. So we'll go here, then we know we're going to twist right here and twist about 2 times. Got that, going to the next one, and on the next one we're going to twist in the opposite direction. So twist about 2 times, got it, and we'll just keep working our way down like that. Real simple, don't have to worry about anything tearing or breaking. Like I said, if you want to work out the air on your way out, you can. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Now that we got it all done, get this end where we left it open for the air to come out, and we'll twist this end up real good. We're gonna put these on the smoker, and this is how we're gonna cook them, just like this. Leave them like this, we'll smoke them. I'll get to that in just a second.
Alright guys, we got the Traeger heated up to 250. Chad's going to tell you a little bit about how we're going to cook them today.
Alright, we're going to throw these on, see how we can do here without dropping them on the floor. See if I can find the end of one. There we go. I'm going to put them all up here, just lay them out nice and flat.
Alright guys, we got our sausages made. Now we're about to start doing our baked beans. So we're going to go over here and get the deer meat. Got the deer meat browned down. Got some onions in it. It's hot. Alright. We're using pork and beans. We're going to mix our deer meat in there. Oh yeah, it looks good. Get all that mixed in. We're gonna go with about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Do some ketchup. Throw some barbecue sauce in there, because you can't have barbecue beans without barbecue sauce. Alright. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. We don't have that W sauce yet. We got it on order. Got some Pappy syrup for a little bit of sweetness. Shout out to Pappy's. Give it that bourbon taste too. A little bit of Pappy hot sauce. A little bit of yellow mustard. And then to finish it off, we're going to do some Meat Church honey bacon barbecue. We like to be pretty liberal with this stuff. And then we're going to fold it all together, and then we're going to throw it on the Traeger at 250 for a couple of hours. Alright guys, so we got our beans mixed up. We're going to pour them in these metal trays and get them ready for the Traeger. It actually may fit in one.
Alright, we got these baked beans here. We're going to throw these on, get these good smoked. What we're going to do, we're going to try to get these about the same time, 2.5, 3 hours. We'll be able to get done with everything at the same time. We're going to have to stir these baked beans maybe once or twice throughout the cooking process. It depends on how much smoke we can get to it. We'll see what that does. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stir the beans. It's been about 45 minutes. See what all it looks like. Ooh, this stuff looking good. Oh, Bison hot dogs. Go ahead and stir them. See if we can't get a little more smoke on the top of them. Oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to look right there. Look at that. Like I said, we we've been running the Traeger now for about 45 minutes at 250. I'm gonna try to get a total cook time, probably somewhere around 3 hours. Might have to shorten it up a hair. We'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it all. Like I said, 45 minutes, first stir of the beans. Everything else is looking great. Coming along good. You can start to see our cheese melting, the Bison hot dogs. So, should be right on time with what we've got planned. So we've been smoking this Bison hot dogs for about 3 cold cans. It's time for the next turn of the beans. We're going to see what we do. It's been about another hour. Go ahead and set this bacon down. Tell you what we're going to do with that in a minute. Oh yeah, these beans are looking right. So give them a stir a little bit more. They're looking good. While we were gone, we went ahead and made up some of these bacon wrapped onion rings. We'll see what they're about. It's supposed to be pretty good. So what we did on those, just quick rundown, nothing special. Got some sriracha sauce, coated our onion rings, wrapped them in bacon, and then we went ahead and dusted them with some more of our favorite seasonings, some meat church, did some honey hog this time. So maybe it'll give it a little sweet kick for them. So beans are all done. Put them back up, set that right there. What we're gonna try to do now is wrap this bacon in a couple of our Bison hot dogs. Don't know how that's gonna go. Got my scissors. At this point, we're cooked pretty good, so we can go ahead and start cutting on some of these where we twisted it together and get them apart. Perfect. We'll get this one out. Perfect. Set these to the side just a little bit. See how many. We may do just a 4 or 5 or 6, just kind of see how it goes. We've never done this. Josh says it would be amazing, so we'll give it a go. All right, so it's been another 3 cold cans worth, about an hour. Traeger Timberline 1300's been bumping at 250 solid. I'm gonna check everything, see how it's going. Beans should be ready to come off. Everything's looking good. Our our hot dogs are getting good with the bacon. What we're gonna do is just make sure we're still at the right temperature, make sure it's all done. Let's just stick one in. 166, 167. We were wanting around 160, so we're good. We know they're done. What we're gonna do is pull our beans off, turn our heat up, and get this bacon to cook. And that'll also give us some little char on the outside of the hot dogs. So let's see if I can pull this off without burning my hands. See if we can't grab a hold of them. What we've done in the meantime, we got our Traeger turned up, the old Timberline 1300. Went ahead and bumped it up about 375. Gonna get it hot, get these bacon, the ones that are wrapped, get that cooked. And then I'll also put a little char on the outside of our hot dogs. So we'll get this off, got it. Josh closed the lid and we'll be good to go. All right, so now it's been about 10-15 minutes since we cranked the heat up to about 375 just to get that bacon done on the outside of those hot dogs. See if we couldn't get a little scorch marks on our other hot dogs. Let's see how they do. Oh yeah, onion rings are done. We can go ahead and boil them off too. They might be a little too much done, but I promise they'll eat. They'll have such a good taste. They smell amazing. Yeah, see, some of them are still just perfectly cooked. A good little side dish with those baked beans we pulled off earlier. They're still in the warming drawer. Bacon, cheese, look at that. Look at that, that's one wrapped in bacon. That is perfect right there. And we just donated that one to the dog. There's one right there. There's one right there. Those will be delicious. And the rest of them we know where they're done. We'll go ahead and pull them off. See if I can't just slide them off. I didn't cut these. Josh forgot to tell me. That's fine, we can cut them once we get inside. There we go.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Delicious.
All right, so we just finished eating. Had our Bison hot dogs. Very good. I went with the cream cheese and caramelized onions on top. Really enjoyed it. The baked beans were amazing. Josh, he had a different kind of hot dog. He fixed his up different. Let's see what his was and his opinion of everything. I think it turned out great.
So yeah, I did the ketchup and mustard and onions and caramelized onions. It was amazing. Baked beans were out of this world. Loved it. So I would definitely do that again.